Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, I want to go and showcase and talk about something kind of cool that Xbox actually brought back, and I kind of remember this from forever ago, so it's kind of cool that I'm actually seeing this kind of floating around more in the news. People are kind of revitalizing this, and it's actually kind of cool as well, because if you guys don't know, you guys can literally go make your own custom Xbox controller right now through the Xbox Design Lab, where you can basically just go and design anything you guys want to when it comes to your actual controller. Now, I think that's kind of been a little bit of a big controversy as per usual, because as you guys know, one of the very good selling points of the PlayStation 5 controller is the DualSense controller, and it has been getting a little bit of flack, just mainly due to the fact that there's just not that much customization, there's not that many options, and then of course you also then now have Xbox Design Lab basically letting you so you can actually make any of your own controller creations through Microsoft themselves. So I want to talk about this. I might even go run through a quick controller myself, not an ad or anything like that. I just think it's overall kind of cool, and just in case you guys ever didn't want to go use one of these, because you guys also can go use these Xbox controllers as well on your computer, on your laptop, if you guys ever use those, or even for your Xbox itself. So I don't know, I thought it'd be kind of a fun little cool video, and I feel like this is something I always liked doing when I was younger. If you guys remember back in the day, like you'd go on computer building websites and interchange parts and change things, see what the pricing changes and all that. Or if you guys are just really bored, you just want to spend like 10 minutes doing one just for fun, you guys can too as well. And of course, if any of you guys are brand new, we actually are giving out a PS5, so make sure you guys are subscribed with that. Use that Linktree link down below for bonus entries. You have the Amazon links down below for the PS5 controllers, consoles, all that good stuff. Because we are mostly a PS5 channel. We do a lot of Xbox news, like, like right now. We try our best. We try not to be biased here. And of course, we also have that Weeble. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock, free money. Go and basically, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. And of course, follow that Twitch and Twitter if you guys would like. So, as I mentioned, we actually have this brand new thing kind of going on over here. It's kind of cool. I think we've actually seen Xbox do things like this before, but I came in the news, like if you guys actually want to let me know in the comments down below, but I think they had this a few years back, then got rid of it, then they brought it back as of now. I'm not sure if this is 100% true or not, but I do remember seeing this stuff forever ago and then not hearing about it for a while. And now I've actually seen quite a few people bring this on up, quite a few actual news articles too as well. So I'm not sure if I just missed something or whatever, but either way, it is kind of cool overall. So basically, this is called the Xbox Design Lab, and you guys can basically just go and design anything you guys want to go and do for your own Xbox controller. So basically, you can make it on own. You can customize the features of the new Xbox wireless controller, including the hybrid D-pad, textured triggers, quick access share button, and more for a personalized controller that's uniquely yours, and see where the inspiration goes and takes you. And you guys can probably go and tell from all this stuff. You can customize a lot of stuff. I'll maybe go through the design process and show you guys for a second. But you can basically go pick all your colors. You have 18 different colors. You're kind of seeing them change up a little bit on over here. You could also go and change up the actual button styles too as well. So you basically have a variety of styles to match the color scheme. Or if you guys just want to make a completely random weird controller, or maybe you guys want to go and customize one for maybe like a boyfriend, husband, like your sister, I don't know, whoever you want to. You guys could also do one thing that I think is really, really neat. I know my mom's always been big on this, but you can actually go and engrave things. So you add an optional laser engraving to make it one of a kind. So maybe like your husband has a gamer tag, or maybe like your little brother has a gamer tag. You can actually go and have that little laser dot in, which I think is very, very neat. I do like the idea of that. And you can also go and build it, and you'll basically go get it within 28 days of purchase. And they also actually have some kind of cool other things too as well. You guys can see some inspired by controllers. Like here's like one from Grounded, which I think is probably not my usual color scheme, or the Psychonaut one over here, but I think it's kind of cool. So you could basically even have some baselines if you guys want to go and customize from there and kind of go from there. So I'm going to go to the actual design itself. And as I mentioned, you guys can basically go and just do pretty much anything you want. Like you guys can leave a comment down below if you guys will ever do this or not. I just think it's kind of a neat feature because like you can see on how many different colors and options and all this they have. I'll just kind of go through all the base ones as we're kind of chatting about this. But dude, I remember back in the day, chat, I would always be so sad because I would never actually have like a better controller. I was a kid when I played like, PS2, PS3 games. So I'd have like the one nice controller that came with the actual console. And then after that, I'd be like, oh, I had to go and spend maybe like 20 bucks on those weird Rocco Cat controllers that were usually honestly not the best controllers out there. So the fact that people can do this now and like customize almost all this stuff, I think that's awesome. I think it's really, really neat to get to go and see. And even as you're customizing everything, you can kind of go through all the zooms and stuff. So I'm not really sure exactly what type of controller I would personally ever make. I'm just kind of just mixing random colors. I don't know why I have a random pink. Someone's going to make fun of me or something like that for having a random pink controller. But look, you can literally go customize literally everything. So you guys can see the back. Here's now the bumpers, which honestly, I think this is kind of like more of the cooler stuff, because I know for me, I don't necessarily really look at my controller, but maybe if you're younger, it might be kind of nice to see the big differential stuff. Or maybe like you said, you have a wife that she's maybe like a little bit into games and maybe wants to play games with you, but maybe she's not good at like what R1 and R2 is, you know, the difference on that. Like there's definitely people out there that are like that. But like, I love the fact that you can literally go and customize literally everything. Now, some of these colors are not my favorite ones. Like, I'll be honest, I'll probably, like, that just looks like an ugly color to me. Like, some of these don't look that good. I think I'm more of, like, a very, very base bones, which is kind of why I do appreciate the PlayStation 5 controllers. I think they're very nice, very clean, but I don't know what, having more options, maybe they could even add more options in the future too as well for this program, if they ever wanted to. I think one of the cooler things, in my opinion, is the fact that they can also even change out the colors for, say, like, the D-pad and also the thumbsticks. Like, I feel like the fact that you can customize pretty much every single thing on the controller itself is very, very cool. Like, I love the idea behind this. Now, because I'm just kind of sitting here rambling throughout this video, you guys can see on how ugly my controller. This is probably one of the ugliest controllers I have ever probably seen in my entire everything about this color scheme doesn't work. But like I said, I love how you can even change this on up. This is like the old, like maybe like 360 controller. But I just love how you can literally change everything on this. Like this is something that I personally wish that PlayStation would do. And I always have to give a lot of credit towards for Xbox and Microsoft, because it does always seem like they've always been very, very in-depth and trying to offer a very, very nice, unique customer experience when it comes to all this stuff. So I think this is actually really, really cool. So also apparently too as well, in case you guys want to do any of the engraving, it is $10. My message, I actually have no idea what this would actually go and show on up. Let's see. Does it like show up on the controller at all? Oh, I think I barely, it's kind of maybe hard to see, but I think I barely see it. Right, if I zoom in a lot, you guys might be able to go and see it. I see it literally right there, boys. Literally right there. I wish we could maybe change the color. Apparently that is just not a valid engraving. What if I just went with the does that work? Apparently that is okay though. Apparently this is okay. What about this, boys? Is that okay? Does that work? The fact that literally works is making my day. So anyway, like I said, just in case you guys do want to go and check out the actual system, you guys kind of maybe have a rough idea of what the colors look like, what you can engrave on the controller itself. I kind of wish you could maybe go and select the engravement, or maybe go and like maybe change the colors on the engraving or anything like that. But I do like the idea that Xbox and Microsoft is literally allowing you to go do this. And as well, the one major thing I want to kind of give them a little bit of a thumbs up on before we wind down this video is the subtotal is actually only $80, and that's with the extra $10 engraving. I got to give them credit. Like, I feel like this is a very nice competitive price. It's a good price point that I personally, if I wanted to go pick between like one that they randomly made, like even like using some of their like baselines or whatever, I'd probably rather just go make my own personal color, spend, you know, 20 minutes on it, 30 minutes on it or whatever, and buy that instead of whatever pre-made colors they have. They do actually have a lot of really cool camos and custom controllers too, but for me, I think it's very cool. I can give you guys a really quick walkthrough on over here. Basically, if you guys ever do make one, you guys submit it, you guys have to be final with it. They won't go and change it. They also can't be returned as well, which makes sense. You're making a custom object. And of course, usually we'll get it within 29 days. And if you guys are curious on all the stuff, you just guys go to account.microsoft and sign on, and you guys get all the information. And if you guys ever want to as well, you can always go and contact customer service if you guys need anything else. But overall, I think it's very, very cool that Xbox is allowing customized things for all their players out there. If I actually was using my Xbox itself, as you guys know, I'm like a PC and PS5 type of guy in general, I'd probably be down to go and make my own controller, or if I had like a lot of friends who are into the Xbox community, I would 100% want to make a custom controller with maybe their gamer tag on it. But if you guys want to go do it yourselves, just have to go to Xbox Design Lab and go from there. But overall, I love the idea of this. I love the concept of this. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys would do a similar thing, and maybe you guys even, if you guys even make one, feel free to send me a picture, tweet me a picture or whatever. Would love to see if you guys do or don't. And of course, thank you guys all so much for watching. We'll have some more news all throughout the rest of today. Hope you guys guys are all enjoying your lovely weekends. I appreciate you guys all so much for existing. You guys are all lovely. Make sure you guys check out the Amazon links down below for the PS5 controllers, consoles, warehouse consoles, all of that. Twitch and Twitter link down below if you guys wanna. And of course, the Weeble. Sign up for that Weeble. Deposit $100. You guys go get free stock and free money. Highly recommend you guys do it for free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. And of course, make sure you guys are subscribed for the ongoing PS5 giveaway with that link tree for bonus entries. Like the video, and I love you guys all. See you guys later on throughout today for more videos.